Alright guys, it's your boy here, and we are going to summon. Not going to be too long of a session. I only got 134 orbs, but I farmed out the Tempest Trials this morning. It was pretty arduous without having the auto start, but managed to get all the rewards for now, so that's good enough for today's session. I did the story maps too, the paralogs, and I even did the chain challenge ones that give you the orbs. So I have pretty much all the orbs I'm going to get for this banner. The goal here today is going to be to get a copy of Roy and Elliewood, as well as a copy of Lilina. Without the spark though, that's not going to go too well. If we even get one of them, I'll consider it a success. And we also have some sale packs over here. I'm not going to buy them, but we'll take a look at them. So, of course, they did this thing here where they're doing this new customization pack where you can get a new theme for your castle, basically, the castle library. And it does come with a few perks as well, so it's not like you're just buying a theme just for decoration. It gives you 5 times SP for 3 months, and then permanent 2 times SP afterwards. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. If people want to get it, then by all means. Although, I don't really think it's worth it or necessary or anything of that nature. It's just there for people that want it. Okay, then of course we have the ability to get 2 Forma Soul packs now, which may explain why the Forma units have been less than lackluster lately. And then we have, oh, what's this? Oh, it's doo-doo is what it is. So you get 200 Aether Stones and 22 Orbs for $10. Yeah, I mean, for that you might as well just get this thing. Get the new theme for less money, roughly the same amount of orbs, bonus SP. Yeah, so pretty much that covers that. Obviously, I don't have the Fey Pass because they're trying to sell it to me here, but we're going to go ahead and hop right into these summons, and hopefully things work out. Alright, let's take a quick look at the chat. Okay, we got Funny Bunny. What's up, Funny Bunny? How you doing? Glad you can make it. Abyssal Heart says, that 5 times SP is really nice. Maxed Roy right away. I saw this screenshot of some guy getting like 120 SP per KO. Which is just ludicrous, right? That's like every KO you get, you're almost essentially getting a new skill pretty much. So it does help. It's not like the worst thing if you want to get it, but I don't think it's necessarily worth it. When I want to grind SP, I just hop into a Grand Hero battle map, a pretty easy one like Lloyd, for example, and you just got to do it on the Lunatic difficulty, and with the power creep now and how weak the old units ended up being, you can easily just wipe out this map and pretty much you're gaining free SP because this costs no stamina to do. So that's what I do when I need to grind SP. But some people don't really want to take that much time. They just want to get it and they want to auto start, etc. So for that purpose, the theme is actually okay, I guess. There we got Omi in the chat. Hey, Omi. Saying hi, Tacho. Hi, Omi. How you doing? Glad you can make it. First time seeing Omi in here. Alright, everyone's wishing me luck, so I'm not going to keep you guys in suspense. Let's just hop right in and get these summons on the road. So, Lilina is blue and Roy is green, so those are the colors we need to hit. On red, we have Sophia and Lilina, or Sophia and Cecilia. So 2 color sharing units on red. It's always a bummer when they do that, but more so this time I would say, because the demote hero, if people wanted to go for a plus 10 Cecilia, they're going to probably pull a couple of Sophias along the way. Alright, freebie pull was Odin. Not really much we can do with Odin. He's not all that great, but we'll take him, I guess. Alright, Keegan Walk Up says, I got 1 copy of Groom Roy. Alright, congrats. Now, was that with the spark or without the spark? Because if you have access to the spark, then of course you're going to get a copy of him, right? But like, what I'm doing here, we're just completely putting luck on, or like completely relying on luck to get him. Wiley says, making bad decisions live, huh? Yeah, well, hey, we'll see what happens when we get that Deirdre ult, right? Laugh it up now, Wiley. We'll see what happens later. All right, Keegan says they got it without the spark. Okay, so that's a big win right there. Anytime you pull the unit without the spark, the safety of the spark is just so valuable. So if you just get the unit there, you're basically guaranteed to get them, honestly. It's not really much of an accomplishment. If you get them before the spark or without it, though, that's when you can chalk it up as a win. Alright, Tylorian says, using the old Grand Hero battle for SP grinding, eh? I never thought of that. I just use the special training maps. Yeah, because, I mean, you can do that, and it's probably faster to use the training maps, but it's not actually stamina efficient, because it costs no stamina to play the GHBs, which is where things are a lot easier to get SP. Wiley's like, geez. Hey, says it's just messing. I don't mean it or anything, right? Like, I like to think we're friends enough that we can just mess with each other. All right, we got a copy of Perry there, sure. So far, we haven't gotten a 5-star, but that is to be expected. It's not like there's any boosted rates or anything on this type of banner. So we're on 3.25 right now, okay. Alright, Just the Person says, I got Lilina and Roy without a spark. Oh, pretty good. How many orbs did it cost you, though? Alright, Oscar or Ozzy says, giving good luck, my data mine master. Thank you very much, Oscar. Gonna need all the luck I can get by the looks of it. Alright, we got Lex Luthor right there. I've actually already plus 10'd him. I should do another barracks tour, because I have so many more plus 10s than I did when I did the last one. And a lot of them are free to play that most people can build, so I think it would be more interesting for people to see them. Like, see what kind of units they may want to build and how they may want to build them. Funny Bunny says, one of my friends thought that this banner was good fodder for my Knoll when it's not good fodder. Well, which skill were you looking to give him, though? Like, what skills on this banner would be good for Knoll? Okay, so we have Sophia with... Alright, of course, hold can't be given to Knoll. He's not a flyer. You give him attacking defense push 4, I guess. Cecilia has this weapon here, which is okay, but I think the Lance is probably better than this Tome, because distant defense 4 is way more common than close defense 4, and lull skills are... You see them a little more infrequently now. They're not as common as they used to be, but they still do pop up once in a while, so I wouldn't put too much stock in these weapons, but overall I would say the Lance is probably a little bit better. You also got Ruse 3 on this Cecilia, which is very good fodder for a 4-star, and then, of course, the Double Rally Plus. So, yeah, I don't really think there's much here for Knoll in particular. None of these other units really have any... Oh, I guess Stillwater, maybe. Yeah, Stillwater would be okay for Knoll, I guess. That's about it, though. That's really the only skill I could see for him. Alright, Wiley's doing a ritual to get us some more green orbs. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the green orbs only. Alright, what is this? Back-to-back parries? Alright, sure, Hey, actually, I don't know why Perry reminded me of this, but I just saw the trailer for 3 Hopes. They released one specific to the Black Eagles house. So we saw all the new designs for the Black Eagles characters in 3 Hopes, and they look pretty okay. I wasn't, like, too impressed, but I think a lot of people are very upset about Bernadetta's new haircut, because it looks kind of weird. She's got, like a poofy thing on front of her hair, like her bangs are tied up in a poof. It kind of looks a little bit weird. And then Petra had, like, a fishnet on her hair. it was kind of weird. I'm not sure why they gave her that, but other than that, I think the other designs looked pretty spot on for the most part. Alright, Moy Bahar. What's up, my man? Hey, Tacho. How's it going, Moy? Alright, Megabolt says, low-key think the Fallen banner had a lot more fodder with Speed Smoke and Attack Smoke 4. There's no one denying that, man. Like, the Fallen banner was one of the craziest in terms of fodder, because, like, the level 4 smoke skills just... I feel like they're just the best C skills now on most of the units that you can give them to, which is practically everybody besides staff units. Can you imagine Speed Smoke 4 just gives dodge to anybody? And also gives you a stat swing on speed where you debuff the enemies by 7 and then you gain +6. Alright, Funny Bunny says, Stillwater isn't good for Null. Alright, well, I guess I was wrong on that then. Yeah, Stillwater. I feel like it's good, though. You can't really deny it, because it's just +7 attack and res. It's going to be good for most mages. Alright, Dominique says, my man Tacho mocking my favorite Black Eagles design, Petra. I mean, I loved Petra in the actual 3 houses. I'm sure I'm going to love her in 3 Hopes as well, but I don't know why she has a fishnet on her head. It's like, they made her look like she's working in a cafeteria or something. Like, is she making soup, or what is she up to? Why she got a fishnet on her head? Alright, we got Lift, the Lethal Swordsman. What's up, my man? Says, hi, Tacho, what I miss? Unfortunately, nothing, because these summons are going pretty janky here. Haven't gotten a single 5-star, but then again, you always go in summoning expecting to get shafted, so it's not a surprise to me. But I thought I might as well try while I have the time, and banner's going to be up for 30 days, so I'll just gradually, as I get more orbs along the way, I'm just going to keep on doing some YOLO summons every day, see if I can get them. Oh, this is the circle we've been waiting for. Okay, we possibly have a Lilina in here, possibly have a Roy in here. This looks pretty promising. Wiley says, lunch lady Petra. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought too. Like, why she got that fishnet on her hair? Is she like cooking or something? Alright, John Emblem says, isn't like a tiara like thing because she's a princess? Or isn't it like a tiara thing because she's a princess? Is it? I mean, a tiara, you can pretty easily tell it's a tiara because it looks like a crown, right? But the thing that Petra had did not look like a crown to me. Alright, Alley Cat says they should have kept the luscious long hair on Ferdinand. Man, they messed with my boy. Ferdinand von Eyre. Of course he said the line too, right? I hope Gatekeeper is in that game. I really hope they don't just one and done Gatekeeper in Fire Emblem Heroes, because I love that guy. I want to see him in 3 Hopes, hopefully. Alright, Spencer says, pulled over 40 summons, no Roy, 1 Lilina, 1 Sophia. Still pretty good if you got Lilina and you got Sophia. Oh, okay. We pulled some hot fire there ourselves. Thank you so much, Spencer, for that comment, because as I was reading it, look what we got here. Alright, so, on my name as Lilina of Ostia, I vow to play the role of bride better than anyone else at this festival. What I tell you guys, when I saw the circle, I was like, I knew. And we got plus attack, minus speed. Pretty good. I guess instead of minus speed, you'd probably rather go minus defense, but I'll take it. That's as close to perfect as it's going to get for her. Very strong unit, very solid, and She's basically just a better version of the legendary Lilina, who I already thought was one of the better ranged cavalry units. So she's got... Let me just check Stillwater real quick. So there's no inheritance restrictions at all on Stillwater by the looks of it. Of course, Kanto, you gotta be a ranged cav or a ranged flyer to get this one, Far Trace, and then Distant Guard or Joint Distant Guard. Interesting that there's no restrictions on Stillwater. So that means you could possibly give it to staff units, right? Were staff units able to get Life and Death 4? I feel like staff units could not get Life and Death 4. That's very interesting. So imagine in the future we get, like, I don't know what they would call it, Swift Water or Swift Fire or whatever they want to call it, attack and speed up 7, and then maybe defense or res -5. You'd be able to give that to staff units. Very, very interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and add that Lilina to the list of summons we got here. Alright, so we're looking pretty good so far. We got 1 out of the 2 units I was trying to get. Now all we got to do is get Roy and we're home free. Alright, Dominique says, is she better? She does not have Hardy Bearing. That is true. Lilina does have Hardy Bearing built in, so she can mess with Vantage units, but honestly, I'd rather take the true damage that this Lilina gets on the weapon effect, where she gets plus 10% bonus damage based on res. I think that's going to help her out a little bit more. If you really want to give her Hardy Bearing, you can just give her the Sacred Seal version, and you can combo her with the harmonized skill we see on Roy and Elliewood, where they give Treachery. So all of a sudden, these characters from Fire Emblem 6 and Fire Emblem 7 basically have access to a reverse dominance, essentially. Gonna be pretty nuts to see them in action with that. Alright, Wacky Warrior says, hello, Tacho, here on my lunch break. Ooh. Alright, hopefully this doesn't take up too much time so you can get back to work after break time is over. Alright, so where are we at? We have 35 orbs left. Obviously, the Lilina summon would have reset the pity rate, so I'm only going to focus on green orbs from now on. We got Lilina. Now we just got to get Roy, and we are done. Alright, Claw 3 says, I got Roy first summon, also plus attack. Oh, that's Pog right there. That's exactly what you want to get. Alright, Honkita says, it's my birthday today, and I didn't even get Best Daughter Lilina. Oh, that sucks. But happy birthday, Honkita. Glad you can make it to the stream. Everybody in chat, shout out happy birthday to Honkita. Hopefully, before the banner goes away, she can get that Lilina copy. Alright, Dronus1 says, good for you. For 240 orbs, I only got Minerva, Niffle, and at last plus attack, plus defense, Brave Lilina. Pulling green, wanna groom Roy. Oh. Okay, we got a 5-star there again. We got Charlotte this time. Interesting. Was not expecting to get her, but she's pretty good fodder, honestly. So what does she have? Swift Sparrow 3. She's got Frenzy, and then she has Time's Pulse. Wow, that's quite a good pull. Essentially just Swift Sparrow 3 and my choice of Time's Pulse or Frenzy for anybody. Okay, I'll take that. Pretty good pity breaker there. Not too often I get good pity breakers. Alright, Rory says, this is the 3rd time I've seen someone pull a Charlotte on this banner. Really? I haven't had a chance to watch anybody summon yet, so I'll get to that later. I just wanted to grind up all the story events and Tempest Trials so I could get the orbs ready. Ooh, this sucks. We got another God Orb Circle here, but I'm only going to be able to hit the green ones this time. Wacky Warrior says, to be honest, Tacho, I was very hoping for the banner to have Bride Sully. Then again, I am the only person that would want that as a wish. I didn't mind Sully in Awakening. It's just that I don't really like Sully too much here. They didn't really do much justice for the red and green calves in this game, huh? And the jogging characters either. Like, well, I guess I can't call them the jogging characters, because nowadays the paladins you get at the start of the game are really good. So stuff like Titania, Seth, etc., Frederick, all those good units that you get early game. They all suck in Fire Emblem Heroes, so it's kind of weird. I know a lot of people are upset about Seth, especially because Seth was like a hard carry for Sacred Stones. Alright, Haora says, I have negative orbs because of a refund, and all I wanted was Bride Sophia. I got her on my free summon. Alright, well, it's Pog that you got her on the free summon, but negative orbs? Oh my god, that's not cool. Negative orbs because of a refund. Wow. So, like, what happens? If you get orbs from playing the game, they just deduct it from your actual orb count until you go back up to positive orbs? That's something to rage about. I'd be so mad if that happened to me. Alright, we got 2 more summons, I guess. I'm pretty close to the Spark. I might get the Fate Pass to Spark Roy. I don't know. But that'll be much later on into the banner's lifespan. We're not going to do that right away, so... Oh! Yo! I don't even need to do that. That was rad. Okay, so we managed to pull him, actually. On the second to last summon. Pretty Pog. Okay, we got plus... Of course, we got plus res, which is his only super boon. I don't know why that's a super boon for him. They could have gave him attack or speed, but they were like, nah, give him plus res. Alright, whatever. We'll take it. This harmonized skill, I think, is going to be one of the best harmonized skills you can use in summoner duels, especially. Just popping Treachery, getting bonus damage based on your total bonuses. That is so crazy to me. To think we would ever get to a point in the game where we just get like a reverse dominance to activate there. Treachery, there's so many units that can benefit from that. You can combine Treachery with Bride Catchery to get triangle attack. She's also counted as being from Fire Emblem 7 or Fire Emblem 6 because she has Thea as one of the paired up characters. So just a phenomenal unit. Very glad I was able to get both of them. And that just goes to show you guys, you don't always need to fall back on the Fate Pass Spark to get what you're looking for. So I think pretty good place to wrap. We managed to get a pretty successful summoning session there. Let's go ahead and add him to the list. And we'll just read a couple more comments, and we will wrap up there. Alright, Tylorian says, Tacho just said, Fate Pass, yes, but actually no. Yep. I was considering it. I would have actually done it if I had gotten up to the 40 summons before the banner went away, and I could have just sparked and get a copy of him. But Roy was like, nope, I'm going to be your boy, and I'm going to show up. So, pretty good stuff. Alright, Funny Bunny says, my Knoll could kill him. Yeah, oh, actually, that's one thing I never really brought up about this guy. As good as he is offensively, he actually has no form of damage reduction. So, it is possible that you could just kill him in one shot, and he's not really going to be that much of a threat. Whereas units like Brave Erica, even the Brave Eliwood too, they have damage reduction built in, so they are relatively safe. Legendary Erica as well, on her refine, she got damage reduction. Even Legendary Sigurd has damage reduction. So it's like, out of all of the god calves in the game for melee, like, this one might be the most offensive as far as like power goes on the player phase, but at the same time, he's kind of a glass cannon. He's going to succumb to any attack, I think. So you got to pick your battles wisely with this Roy. All right, Wiley says, say no to Fay Pass. Yeah, me and Wiley are just boycotting Fay Pass. Not that it does us any good, because next thing you know, we end up getting it anyway. But, I mean, we try, right? All right, Alley Cat says, just out of curiosity, are you going to try for any copies of Cecilia? Nah, I think I'm good on that. I just wanted Roy and Lilina, and I got them, so I'm a happy camper today. All right, MST Games says, nice stuff, man. Just wanted to say thank you for always making the Faye content so fast, man. Well, it's nice to know that it's appreciated when I do that, because there are times when I come home and I just don't feel like recording, but I know that the data mine is coming on that night, or the trailer is coming out on that night, and it's like, I gotta do it, because I know somebody out there appreciates it. And it is nice to get that validation there. So thank you so much, MST Games, for that comment. And I think we'll read one more and we'll wrap it there. All right, so Fong Nguyen. I'm apologizing already. I can't say that name, but my man Fong here. When a unit has built-in Kanto, they have to rely on no recovery to survive. I guess. Yeah, well, that's how it's fair, right? You have Kanto on a unit, and they have to balance it in some way. So they make them either more susceptible to attacks by not having damage reduction, or maybe they're not as crazy offensively, like in the case of Yuri, where all he gets is really attack and speed up 6, and then Kanto, and that's it. And +1 bonus move, of course, but offensively, Yuri's weapon isn't really all that crazy. It's just all of the things that he does in terms of movement is what makes him so good. So we're going to call it there, guys. Pretty successful summoning session. I'm pretty happy that we were able to get him and I didn't have to spend any money on Fay Pass or anything. So we're going to wrap it there. This is your boy Tacho signing out. I'm going to cast a Rally Luck Plus to everybody in the chat and everybody watching the VOD of this. If you're summoning on this banner, then good luck. Hopefully you can get what you're trying to get, and hopefully it doesn't cost you too many orbs or cost you too much money rather. But that's all for now, so take care, fellas, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.